Car night vision systems. They have always fascinated me, and today I'm so lucky to be partnering with a company called AKEEYO and this gigantic night vision system with front-looking camera, rear-looking camera, and incredible capability to deliver a very decent picture, like serve as a dash camera, as well as the rear view mirror, digital rear view mirror in low light conditions. Thank you for joining me today, my friends, and thank you again to AKEEYO for supplying this product. As always, I am mentioning that I'm sponsored by AKEEYO in this particular case, but this sponsorship only includes the shipment of the product. No one ever pays me for only good news. I'll tell you the good, I'll tell you the bad, and as always, I am not a mainstream reviewer. I always deliver these news, deliver these reviews from the perspective of a casual, average Joe and Jane. And I'll tell you honestly, what's good about it, what's not so good about it, who might want to buy it versus who might not want to buy it. So please stick around, give the video a like while I have your attention, because the more of us here, the merrier, and the more motivated I am to give you extensive, deep reviews like this. If you're running out of patience or my accent is annoying you or something, I have to apologize. Please use the description below for the links to the product, obviously, as well as the chapters. So I go through the trouble of mapping out the whole video for you in case you want to fast forward. Anytime, you're most welcome to. All right. AKEEYO. So first of all, this is heavy. This is big. It's a pretty big freaking box because it includes quite a lot of components in it. Let's open and let's take a look at what this AKEEYO NVX version of the supervision system, Here is the designation, the full designation. What does it contain? Well, here is this really wide screen included here, protected obviously by a film and with a few instructions applied as well, with a few warnings. I always love good packaging because it shows care about the customers. So thank you very much, AKEEYO. So the screen itself, but when you lift the screen out of the box, one thing that semi-shocked me is just the amount of wires, because you automatically expect, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 ports to connect a couple of wires to, kind of like we've experienced with any other dashcam, even with 2 or 3 channel dashcams, not even very trivial, small dashcams. But here we have this whole bundle, but bear with me, it's less scary than it appears to be at first. At first, I was shocked, I'll be honest with you. As an average Joe, I'm like, oh my God, I bit more than I can chew over here. But let's take a closer look. There is a booklet included. I recommend that before you get a heart attack looking at all these wires and things, included little bags in this box, I recommend that you find the little instruction booklet, take a close look at this, and find the wiring diagram. Once you find the wiring diagram page, everything sort of settles in your mind and things don't look as scary. First of all wires connected and coming out of the main unit, they are color-coded. They are not exactly accurately color-coded, that's a different question, but we'll talk about this in a second. But the blue one is connecting the front night vision camera. That is the main masterpiece of this whole construction. Then the yellowish one, which in this case unfortunately is white, but that's okay, you can work it out, is connected to the rear camera, to the one that goes to your rear window, to the tailgate window. Then there is a black one, the one that connects to the GPS module. That is the one that helps with basically the camera knowing where you are. And as you see already probably in the projected videos of the B-roll, you will see that there is a compass. There is a built-in compass. To be honest with you, it's actually awesome. I never really knew which way my street is going, but here, thanks to AKEEYO night vision system, I actually know which way I was driving. That's awesome. And I'll also mention to you, why is it particularly important here and not on some other dashcam? Running ahead of myself, because you would buy and use something like this in remote areas, among other things, but in remote areas specifically where there is no light and where you might be driving through the bush, through the forest, through wherever you are, where you might not physically have, visually have any kind of landmarks. So for you, knowing whether you're going northeast or north actually might matter. That is explaining that reason for that GPS module, extra module, as well as why that UI of the camera works that way. Now, the knot of wires and the rear camera, it is slightly different. Specifications on it are different, and in this particular case, one thing to keep in mind is that while for other dash cams that I'm reviewing, even multi-channel ones, 2-channel ones, 3-channel ones, I can opt out of connecting the rear view camera. in this particular case, you kind of have to. So when you're buying something like this, it is not just about having a dash cam that can see in the dark. No, 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 no. This thing and its main thing is that the main unit is basically a rear view mirror. You place it over your rear view mirror. You use specific specially included little rubber bands there and little hooks to put it over it. It took me 30 seconds maybe, so it actually looks harder perhaps, or maybe a bit more intimidating than it really truly is. It's very easy to put it over your rearview mirror, and at first I was like, oh my god, but the physical mirror is gone, what am I going to do just with digital one? That was one of the biggest revelations, again, that I will mention to you out of turn. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's clear, it's wide, you don't miss the physical mirror basically. And this is the very first time I ever installed this kind of system in my Subaru, because I've always worked with physical mirror, and any other smart screens, any other dash cams have been a separately installed module altogether. It was not occupying the space of otherwise another physical essential element that I was relying on very heavily, such as your normal classic mirror like this one, okay? So you don't miss it, okay? I will tell you that this is a temporary installation. Of course it's a temporary installation. I'm not proud of all these tucked in wires very crudely, but AKEEYO night vision system, as amazing as it is, I do not need it day by day in my car. I live in the city, there are lights everywhere. In fact, it's even hard to test it because there are lights everywhere. You see, it's an overkill to have something like this for me, which is why this is a temporary installation. Wires are hanging. I know about it. You don't need to tell me about it. Save your breath, okay? Now, while we're talking about this temporary installation and the fact that I don't need this camera day by day, who would need this kind of unit, this kind of thing? And before we talk even about the quality and everything else, well, I already mentioned people who live on farms, people who do a lot of bush kind of trekking, who do off-roading, who travel through the wilderness in any kind of low light conditions where there are no electric lights. And in Australia, in America, I don't know, I'm going to speculate and say South Africa, basically anyone who drives out of town, who has a country house, who does off-roading, who does camping, who does fishing, and that already is like 50% of population, might want to consider this, because this thing, when it comes to the crux of it and the actual sensor that is in the camera, both the rear one and the front one, is freaking amazing, okay? As much as I struggled driving here around the streets and trying to find a dark enough spot, first of all, the camera and the view, even in this digitally enabled rear view mirror, you kind of feel a bit blinded in terms of the headlights of the other cars. But that's to be expected and unavoidable, and sometimes we even get blinded in the physical mirror, don't we? Well, when you are in truly low light conditions, and here I'm showing to you my backyard kind of thing. Well, it's kind of a communal backyard, sort of in the area where I live, okay? And I got into it because it was the darkest spot reasonably close to where I live. So here is again just my phone, filming on my phone of how really truly dark it is, and to show you that there are no artificial lights. And here is me eventually, after doing circles after dark around my suburb, I pull over here, face this grass hill. You will not drive without headlights, of course, but there could be other kind of conditions where there is no other light at all. And in order to simulate this, best I could do for you and for myself and for AKEEYO to test their product, I turned off my headlights. So in this moment right now, in this B-roll footage overlaid on the screen, where at first you see very clearly my headlights are on, and then the lighting condition slightly changes, like in this moment, right? It changes. Well, that's, my friends, that's when I turned off headlights. I turned them off. And yes, lighting changes. But if you look right now on your screen, you can see that the camera is doing a tremendous job still showing to you, well, everything really. Like, it looks not as bright as day, but it shows to you very, very, very high quality, really sensitive kind of light sensitive footage that it picks up from whatever the light sources, dispersed light that it can pick up from the environment, okay? So I'm very, very impressed, and I can only speculate, of course, because I'm not living in the bush, I don't live in a country house, I can't drive out of town to test it properly, even though I would love to. I can tell you that this thing is going to absolutely serve your business needs, You could be a security guard, you know, driving to some remote locations. You could work in some kind of industry. You could be a tradie. You could be a surveillance person. You could be a private owner of a farm, which is the basic, most useful use case for an Australian consumer who would absolutely benefit from this. Now, who would not benefit from this? Who would not benefit from this, my friends, are people who 99.9% of the time live in the city, travel during the daytime perhaps, or even at night, but in the city, on city roads, where you have plenty of light, and what you are after is a much more crisp, much more high fidelity dashcam footage, just a normal dashcam footage. For those options, I would not recommend AKEEYO. I would not. I would recommend DDPi, I would recommend Viofo, I would recommend Lanmodo, I would recommend a whole bunch of other cameras that I have reviewed. There are lots of different models for all sorts of budgets. There are small ones like Viofo VS1. There are absolute behemoths such as DDPi Z60 Pro that I've reviewed recently with 3 channels. And they have great night vision capabilities. They are very sensitive sensors, but they are not specialized systems like this one. It's a big difference. As well as those dash cameras, they are just dash cameras. They're giving you high quality dash camera footage. This thing is giving you dash camera-like footage as well as the visibility in the rear view mirror, even in the dark, which is freaking amazing once again. So I think I was gushing enough about it. And I think for products like this, all you need to know as an average consumer is this right for you or not? That is why I spent so much time talking to you about use cases of how I would use it or who I think would mostly benefit from buying something specialized like this. And also who simply probably shouldn't waste time. Because if you simply need dashcam footage, mate, there are cheaper, simpler, much more high fidelity, richer colors, ways of getting there. This product is not trying to compete with mainstream dash cameras, even though in principle that's what it does. It records footage and it transmits this footage onto the digitally enabled rear view mirror. But that is not why you would be buying it. And I hope that I helped you with your choice. If I did, please check the description as always for the links that will take you to the product, where you can go to their website, check it out, decide if it's right for you. As well as I'd like to once again thank AKEEYO for giving me this product for a free review, making sure that it reaches your eyes and ears, my friends. And if this was helpful, if this is something similar to what you're considering, if you're looking for a low light conditions capable rear view mirror, digitally enabled rear view mirror, perhaps even to enable your maybe a van, maybe a truck, maybe something that does not even have optical ability to have a normal optical kind of rear view mirror. You need a digital one, so you might as well get a low light one like this. So hopefully I helped you. If I did, and you're still watching this, from me, so first of all, thank you, you're very important to me. And second of all, do give the video a like. Don't be shy, don't be lazy. It does help the growth of the channel, and it helps with motivation for me to do similar thing and do these detailed reviews for you. Thanks for being with me today, and I'll talk to you next week about something else automotive gear related. Bye for now.